Hello, it's TheJack again, and Dirty Lobster,
Hello.
and we're bringing you another Supreme Commander 2 informative video. We're going to be showcasing the shields and the effects of each shield have on projectiles for each faction. In this video, it will be the Cybran shields, namely the adapters. We'll be using planes to bomb them, as AoE has a part in it as well.
So this is part of a series of informative videos showcasing the different types of shields from the different types of factions. We'll be doing videos with UEF heavy shields and Aeon shields as well, and bomb them all to show you the different results, because all shields behave differently in this game.
We'll be using Aeon planes as they give us the best example of bombing. The best case scenario where you do direct instant damage bombs, and their upgraded Scorch bombs. Although it increases the amount of damage you do, it also changes the entire damage to a damage over time, potentially reducing the effect on shields, which we'll hopefully point out. So, the first test is lined up there, so let's bomb it and show what 10 planes versus 5 shields can do.
Should we know it, all my adapters are on hold fire to not get any veterancy and such. Jack's planes are untrained and don't get veterancy either, hopefully. And look at that.
A shield survived. One shield stayed up. And the refire rate of the bombs, 10 seconds. The time it takes a shield to come back online after going down, 10 seconds. So realistically, if you don't get through the shields in the first pass, you shouldn't attempt to attack again. You'd only lose out planes if this is a real game and those adapters were shooting back. So, there's the first example done with.
Should we do the delayed attack example?
Yes, and away they go.
Here, Jack will be attacking with a delay, is saying in 6 planes first and then 4 planes dropping bombs slightly behind. And look at the different result. Look at that.
Yes. These are direct damage. Well, I will say direct damage, but I do mean instant damage bombs. They do the full damage instantly on impact. And that's the effect of delaying the bombing run, or having a few bombs drop a little later than normal.
Let's get rid of these adapters as they serve no purpose anymore. Okay. 10 planes in a realistic upwards formation and an attack from 20 planes from the side. Still untrained, no veterancy.
It's a real world example going on now. Let's see what happens.
Look at that, they even survived.
Yes, just barely. Well.
Full health.
Well, you've seen the effect bombs with a very short delay between each bomb had on 10 adapters, so let's do it with when there's a delay. I'll do a first initial pass, as always, and the second pass I'll delay them themselves. As you can see, the very short delay of bombs even did nothing. And with a delay of bombs like here, you can see the effect is noticeable. So there is a delay before a shield will go down, even though it takes the full damage required to go down. Fun fact.
You've served your purpose. Goodbye, adapters. You were all very brave. I feel kind of like Gladys. Thank you for participating in this test.
Yeah. Oh well. Which factory first? The shielded one or non-shielded one?
Non-shielded one, I guess, then the one next to the com.
Okay, and away they go. In this example, we're going to show you the exact number of planes required to take down an unshielded factory. These are completely untrained shields with no research in them whatsoever. And this is the effect they have.
"31 planes. That is what you need to take down a air factory."
And the point to this is, for a shielded factory,
Shielded factory is 7,500 health. Shield 10,000 health. Amount of fighter bombers
70. And this is the effect.
See that? It's actually the very last bomb. You can even see it hitting there, killing the factory.
You'll see the point once you see the Scorch bombs on their effect. If Loster wanted to immediately start rebuilding those two factories, we can show the example of Scorch bombs and see how they affect things.
Yes.
Up. Okay, looks like you're ready there.
Yep. Factory and shielded factory. This time the planes will have Scorch bombs.
And
Same amount of plane, no training, no damage upgrades.
Actually,
It's all about Scorch.
Yep, just making sure none of them had any veterancy. Let's show the shield one first, seeing as the other planes are being a bit derpy. This is 70 shields with Scorch bombs, which are stronger, they do more damage. Let's see what effect they have on a shield, shall we? Now, you probably didn't see that because I couldn't mouse over it well enough. Oh god, they're continuing to bomb.
My mass extractors!
Did you happen to catch how many bombs hit before it blew up? Or how many bombs didn't hit before it blew up?
Not really, should we just try it again?
I guess. I still don't have any variancy on the planes yet. Well, while he's building a shield in that factory, let's show the unshielded one. There's the same number of planes, it's complete overkill.
And look at that, the effect is still there, so it can still do damage.
Yep, complete overkill. Let's just show the 70 planes against the shielded factory. Hopefully this time you'll be able to see the effect damage over time bombs have on a shield. As you can see, all bombs hit, and it took so long to actually die after all bombs impacted on it. Makes you wonder what effect it'd have on shields. On more than a single shield at least. So, shall I get some adapters up into the middle and show the effect of stacking shields versus damage over time bombs? Up. You may need to move that last adapter. So, with Scorch Bomb upgrade, let's see what 10 planes can do against 5 adapters. Hopefully the result should be the same, or better, as it's an upgrade after all. But, look at that.
Look at that.
2 shields actually survived this time. And let's show the effect with delayed bombs. Well, delayed bombs still get through at least. But on the first initial pass, where all the bombs hit far quicker than the delayed bombs, it was kinda worse for what's called an upgrade. Persistent Scorch bombs. Adds damage over time to bombs. It also increases their damage, but is it worth it? Probably not. fire setup, 20 planes, 10 adapters. Will the result be the same, worse or better? Let's find out. And here comes the bombs. And they're not on fire.
There we go, now they are.
As you can see, there's 4 shields still up there, I believe. Let's see the delayed
delay.
bombs effect.
That's all the shield back up, I think.
Yep. Look at that.
1 shield still left.
Not even a linear scale there.
Ooh, this time the mud punched through. Oh, shields are going back up.
Oh,
still.
There we go.
Up this.
Eventually, but there was a lot of trials to it. There's a good chance that that wouldn't have worked, and if those adapters were shooting back, I would have been losing planes, meaning the first pass, if I didn't do it, I never will. Because realistically, people will have anti-air if you have planes. Well, I think it's because we have so many units, it's only going at speed 4.
Still my favourite unit. Back in the same place, same formation, no veterancy, no training, but this time they will shoot back.
Let's see what happens if I actually start taking AA fire during this bombing run, which is a real world example. All the bombs go down, 4 shields stay up. Lost 1 plane,
1 plane, 2 plane, 3 plane.
I'm down at 17 planes now.
And the shields are going back up.
Second pass does slightly better with delayed bombs and less planes, but wasn't enough, and now I'm down to 11 planes. This is a futile attempt.
All the shields are basically back up.
And barely any are going down now. So this proves that, my god, shields are devastating to damage over time weapons. And even weapons of area of effects to begin with. Especially when it comes to a Cybran shield. Because of the way it works, it always lets projectiles through, but it always nerfs them immensely. And for some odd reason, there could very well be a glitch that when a projectile impacts a shield, its AoE is getting massively reduced as well, which probably shouldn't be the case.
No. If I understand it correctly, the Cybran Nano Shield, as it is called, it's not just the adapter shield, it's shield gens and shield and factories. All kinds of Cybran shields reduce the damage by 85%, and this effect accumulates by every shield it passes.
Yes, so that's logically, as it seems to appear, is also an 85% reduction to the area of effect of weapons. Harsh. But if I was to show this in a good light, we bombed from the side, impacting with more space between shields, as you can see there in the example, but if I was to do this and attack from the south, it could very well be a different result, so let's see. Let's get the planes into position.
Logically, this should devastate the adapters. And they're still shooting back.
Well, there we go, planes are information, let's see what happens this time. Look at that, I think even more shields stayed up that time.
That's painful.
That changed nothing. Will the delay of bombs work? It actually did, but only a single bomb got through and it was not enough to kill any adapter. Do I have any enough left to do any real damage?
Worth noting, they do have veterancy from killing your planes earlier.
That's a real world example, it's to be expected, but it's to prove a point that, yeah, if you don't succeed on your first pass, don't bother continuing. And there goes all those planes.
Now these things have a lot of veterancy. These adapters are little killing machines now.
Let's just do something like this.
Gonna make a manual delay?
Yes, just to prove a point.
Still veterans, and they're gonna be firing, and they're gonna be angry.
Yes, but variance on adapter doesn't matter unless it's doing damage. Itself is unaffected, it's the shields we're looking at. But there we go. Manual delay. Let's see how it goes. Let's attack and attack. As you can see, there goes the first bombs and the second bombs before the shields come up. As you can see, that did a lot more.
Through.
Let's see what the effect is here. One shield left, but the rest are actually
But
up.
there they are. They're back up.
Was it more effective? Not really, no. Damage over time just delays the damage too long for it to be effective against shields, especially stacked shields. I wonder. Well, 40 planes should do it, right? Right?
Ooh, the paid.
Well, there's actually 44 planes here. Let's see if this will do it.
Paid. Come on, my fully veteran seed adapters.
I'll be disappointed if this doesn't work.
Comes the bombs. And
Look at that. A shield actually remains. This is 40 planes against 10 adapters, and I can't kill them. Hopefully the delay
now
will
you
work.
should. It really should punch through now.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah, there it is.
There you go. I was finally able to punch through with the delayed bombs. But the fact that all shields, all 10 of them, stood up to 40 bombs, 40 upgraded bombs, is mind-boggling. Well, I hope that was informative to you to the devastation of Cybran shields versus AoE and damage over time weapons. Thanks for watching, and the informative video on P-Shield shall be coming up soon. So, yeah.